and this is called Untouchable. Memories can be nice, but they aren't tangible. March 1st, 1999. I can recall my last day with him very clearly. His touch was still fresh on my skin and the lemonade still lingered on my lips. His laughter still rang through my head as we reminisced on the year we had together. It was definitely a good one. And to think we could possibly top it off with a marvelous day in Central Park. Well, it started off that way at least. Our meal turned us into being wrapped in JD's picnic blanket, looking up in the heavens, wishing that we wouldn't have to return to school the next day. We wanted to be immortalized in the big blue sky that was turning yellow and orange and purple and red. We couldn't see the stars, but we knew that they were there. The darkness came upon us, and his warmth almost lulled me to sleep. Yet before we knew it, we were gone from that place of comfort. The atmosphere shifted exponentially as we made our way home. I still had his warmth in my hand and his laughter in my ear as he scolded himself for moronically losing track of time. As much as we wanted to turn around and head back to the park, we needed to get home in order to be able to spend more loving evenings together. We didn't want to break the trust of our sweet mothers. We had no money for a cab, and we could feel the moon inching its way closer and closer to the middle of the sky. So upon facing the dark alley we can navigate back to JD's complex, I couldn't resist to suggest him to follow it back. The city lights were not directly upon us, and they couldn't guide us home anymore. The park was now long out of sight. There was nothing here to protect us except JD's tighter grasp on my hand. I probably could have afforded to have been several minutes late that night. Not getting to be with him for a few nights would have been marginally better than nothing. I wasn't aware that the last I would feel of him was that tight grasp. The last I would hear of him before the screams was his sweet humming, the Beatles, The Long and Winding Road. So when the shadows attacked, the music stopped and never played again. The warmth was gone and there was a hand touching me that didn't belong to JD. The asphalt tasted rough and stung my skin. My ribcage could no longer contain my bursting lungs and beating heart. Beating. Beating. What good was my heart without him? I was stuck against the pavement, paralyzed. There was so much pain that I felt numb. I couldn't feel the cloth of my clothing. I was just lingering in space and in time. I thought I was gone, but I wasn't. They were now, and so was he. And all I could do was scream his name. At least I got to love him.
Addict. And I can already feel myself getting addicted to you to the way that you...
I felt the accomplishment of filling my penny jar that I started in 7th grade. Accomplishment